Welcome, Libra, to Miss Amazing Tarot. Hope all of you are doing well, vibing high, being amazing as you are. Let's see what's going on in your energy for the first week of August. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Let's see. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. What's going on with Libra for the first week of August, universe? What messages do you have for Libra? I'm just trying to... Let's keep going. First week of August for Libra, universe. Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. Pisces energy, water, flow. It's giving me Finding Nemo. Remember the turtles, they was riding what did they call it? They was riding a canal or the wave. You know, you just going with the flow. You just going with the flow of the current. Letting love flow. Double Pisces here. Seeing things from a different perspective. You got Pisces in your chart. If this is a love offer coming your way, I had it was Temperance and the Queen of Wands. So somebody may find you highly attractive. Angelic energy, that aura of Temperance, the angel. Looking at this knight, this hangman, you see the glow around his head. It's something about your aura. Gives off a peace, calm, balance type of energy. Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here for Libra? Ace of Pentacles. Brand new financial beginning coming your way. Something you're passionate about. Something you love to do. There's the boss coming in with the offer, with the raise. Okay. Emperor energy here. New beginning. So you got a boss daddy here. It's giving boss daddy vibe. Somebody coming in with that call, that offer, that olive branch for a new financial beginning, allowing you to take that leap of faith with the Fool card here. So 2 cards about financial beginning. You know, look, this Emperor may be, I said something about somebody may find you highly attractive, your aura, your energy, that glow, that wow factor. They may shoot their shot. They may, that happy to have you on the team, I look forward to seeing you every day, but you got to read between the lines. You feel the energy of what's implied. You get what I'm saying? Like, you feel like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch this motherfucker. I'm gonna have to watch you, like this is the type of motherfucker that you work clean side on the other side of the building. Why are you over here? Why are you over here using the facilities? Yeah, yeah. This could be one of them. They find you attractive. This is gonna be shocking to you. 9 of Swords. Oh, shocking to someone. 6 of Cups. I said something about the energy, about you gonna feel it's implied. You're gonna feel the energy of something being applied. It's gonna remind you of something from the past. I don't know why I got, maybe you working with somebody that you used to date. You end up finding this out. You accept a job offer and you find out it's somebody you used to date that worked there. Jesus Christ, King of Wands. This is somebody coming back with an offer. This is somebody coming in with an offer. So somebody's taking that leap of faith to be a fool for you and come in with some type of what's that song? I know it's Teddy P, Harold in the Blue. At the end of the song, he said, you know, I got a gig, I got a job. You know, I got a gig. I know you don't know what that means. I got a job, a J-O-B. You know, as much overtime as I want. You know I can't buy you, but I at least want to try. You know, it's kind of that type of, is that energy. Like somebody coming in with some type of offer, you know, I got this new financial beginning. They're going to take this leap of faith to come towards you. But that Tower and that Nine of Swords is like, it don't go the way they expect. You know what? Why is this Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups? Possibly a new beginning. You took a leap of faith when it came to a new financial beginning, and now it has you sitting in your power. And to somebody else, that was a tower to them. And when you got the King of Wands and the Emperor, yeah, he a king, but that motherfucker God right there. You call the shots. You calling the shots. All right. Why is this Nine of Swords here? Why they stressing? They can't sleep. Memories, going over the memories of you and them. Oh, this person is going through an ego death. Oh, the universe got their ego in a chokehold. They tap dancing on the back of their neck because they realizing it's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. They got to they got to lay in whatever bed that they made. That's why they stressing. That's why they... This could have been somebody you bumped heads with. Y'all went back and forth. You know, you can never see eye to eye. And when I say eye to eye, not even coming to an agreement. Like, you know what? We just going to table this and we going to agree to disagree and just walk away for it, you know, and come back to it. You know, y'all couldn't even come to that. You know, somebody's going back down memory lane, you know, how things used to be, how in love you guys were. Now y'all like strangers. Who is that? Tamia. She said, you know, there's a stranger in my house. It took me a while to figure out. You're not who you say you are, you know, because he wouldn't treat me like that. He wouldn't, you know, he wouldn't talk to me like that. You wouldn't talk to me like that. The death show, you weren't talking to me like that when we was like this. Because I know there was a point in time. So this person could be going, universe paying them a visit, a little shake up, you know, to say, hey, you know, don't be bumping heads with Libra because we'll knock your head between the washer and dryer. So that's what that spiritual ego death is. That's that downward spiral. It's like universe is showing somebody like we can cut up too. Closing out this cycle. They stress because whatever new financial beginning, whatever leap of faith that you took, or possibly they didn't take themselves. There was a tower that happened. There was something that happened. Possibly should have took a leap towards a new financial beginning and they didn't. And now that shit is coming back to bite them in the ass. Like you had an opportunity to go for a career, you know, a position and things like that. And you didn't take the advice. You didn't stick to it. And now it's come back around because now the decision that you made could have been paying off right now. And it's like, motherfucker stuck. You was too worried about being loving instead of getting your shit together. Being about business. Because the Ace of Pentacles is about taking care of business. The new financial opportunity could be, you came into some money and you had the ability to pay off all your debt and have a clean slate and just, you know, ride the wave, and you didn't. You know what I'm saying? This person could have possibly been acting a fool, and now that shit is blowing up in their face. They can't sleep. This is Six of Cups is about to pass. Now they could be coming your way. You distanced yourself from this person. You took it was like there was a decision that needed to be made. You took that leap of faith. You did it. The other person didn't. Now you so far gone ahead because you stayed diligent. You did you stayed focused on doing the work. You put in that hard work. Ten of Swords. And now they're going through the Ten of Swords, and now you got to put up your sword to their offer. Yeah, somebody going through a painful ending, and they ain't too happy about it. They're going back to, you know, reminiscing on how things used to be, instead of doing the work and putting in that work, so you guys can get to where you need it to be. All right, universe, what messages do you have for Libra when it comes to their money and career for the first week of August? Manifesting. What I tell you, you in your bag right now. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. So you have good things coming towards you. You're doing what you need to do. You're manifesting comfort. Now, you may not have all that you need, but you're going to be comfortable. The universe is going to make sure of that. It says, though you are not exactly rich, you will be living comfortably. You are re-entering the most comfortable period of your life. Your finances is in a state of balance. And somebody's is not. They're going through it right now. They're going through an ego death. And it is what it is, Libra. So with that being said, Libra, that is all I have for you when it comes to the overall energy for the first week of August. If you find that this resonates, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.